Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. PDAC 2016, and we are nearing to the end of the second day. And with me here is Brendan Cahill, the President and CEO of Excellon Resources, and we want to get an update of the company, of course. Brendan, great that you are here.
Thanks very much, Sean. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Happy PDAC.
Oh, great PDAC, yeah. Stressful as always, but successful. That's good. That's what we like. Excellon Resources, you have been already with us on Commodity TV, of course, but maybe you give in 2 words, where are you and what are you doing?
Sure, so Excellon Resources is the highest grade silver producer in Mexico. We've been in production for 10 years now, and this year we're implementing a strategy to really double production and halve our costs at our Potosi mine in Durango.
Half cost and double production.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you specify a little bit in numbers?
Sure. So right now we produce about 1 million ounces of silver a year, 2 million silver equivalent. The big bottleneck at the project is too much water in the mine. We're putting in a dewatering system this year, which will basically eliminate water from the mining operation entirely. Yeah. And doing that, we can multiply production from where it is right now.
Okay. Wow. And can you say something about a production cost?
Sure. Production cost right now as a junior silver producer, $18 to $20 a ton. That's all in sustaining, including corporate G&A in Toronto. It's a difficult space for companies of our size right now. Yeah. We have a PEA filed last July that projects all-in sustaining costs going forward of about $9 per payable silver ounce. And we think we think based on where oil has gone, where our OPEX has gone, we've reduced OPEX by about 50% over the past year. Yeah. We think we can do much better than even $9 per payable ounce.
It would be a nice margin at $15, $16 silver.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're very conservative. Our financial models are run at $14 silver, 75-cent lead, and 70-cent zinc. And we're looking at generating about 2017 to 2019, targeting 10 million US in free cash flow a year, and on a market cap right now of about 15 million US. So whatever multiple you want to put on that,
there's room to grow.
There's a lot of room to grow, and there's a lot of room for shareholders to make a lot of money back on this project.
Fantastic. As you said, you're on production since 10 years. Yeah. So if I may ask the easy way, what is left? What are resources? What are reserves?
Yeah. So we started production in 2005 off a very small resource, only 60,000 tons, but 2,700 gram per ton silver. So exceptionally high grade.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, and by 2011 we'd multiplied the resource to 700,000 tons, all while mining, a few 100,000 tons as well. Right now we've got 400,000 tons at 760 grams silver, 1,250 grams per ton silver equivalent, and that mine life goes into about 2021 or so.
So that's a good 5 years.
Good 5 years, and the important thing here is that it's a brand new system. The discovery was made in 1998. The Spaniards weren't here, Grupo Mexico wasn't here, Peñoles wasn't here, Fresnillo wasn't here. So we're just on the edge of a much larger geological system that's could run for decades. These deposits run for decades. They can run for hundreds of years. So it's really exciting.
So that means also while producing, you are exploring also.
Yeah, we've pulled back on exploration since kind of mid-2013, did a little bit in 2014. But, the exploration horizon is wide open. We've got a big discovery about 1 kilometer or so away, which is indicative of a much larger deposit. It's going to be part of the same geological system, but 100 times the size of what Potosi is. So, we can fix the mine it, double the rate, less than half the cost, and also have a big exploration play, which could be 10, 15, 50, 100 million tons, that real decades-long kind of producing asset.
Wow, fantastic.
Very exciting project.
Great. So you already said dewatering the mine is one of the big targets you are pursuing, that this will be a success. What would you say the other maybe 1 or 2 targets you want to achieve definitely in 2016? Yeah,
really the real focus is get the water out of the mine, and then everything else will be easy. Put this optimization project in, start exploring again, find more of these high-grade massive sulfide mantos, selectively explore for this much bigger discovery that we're just on the doorstep of. And then I think we're seeing a little bit of in the industry right now. There's consolidation going on. And in Mexico, it's one of the best places in the world to work, and you can buy ounces for very cheap in the ground. So drilling costs have come down a lot, but the cost of ounces in the ground has come down even more. So we'd really like to be building that balance sheet of ounces down here at the bottom of the market.
Okay, fantastic. May I ask, why the water is such a problem in the mine? Is it specifically because of geological structure, or is it I wouldn't say a lack of construction, but just what might be the main reason that you have this water problem?
Yeah, so the area we're in, it's called La Laguna in the state of Durango. So back 1,000 years ago or sometime in the past, the whole area was a lake. So right now, a series of aquifers run through the region. The mineralization that we're mining, it's limestone hosted. Limestone often carries a lot of water. So
Absolutely.
the water comes in through faults that run through, and then the faults are why the mineralization is there, but they're also carrying a lot of water. What we do now is a very grouting intensive. We're fighting the water, struggling against it, try to keep it out of the mine. What we're going to do by the end of the year is have a pumping system that lowers the water table well below the mine workings, well below the resource, and have an entirely dry mining scenario.
And can you use the water for the production then?
Our mill is actually 200 kilometers away, so we don't need the water in any aspect of our production. So the water is pumped to surface. It's spread over large areas by local contractors, and slowly kind of settles back into the aquifer.
Okay, great, fantastic. These days, very important. What is cash in the bank? Have you done last year free cash flow? Does it, can you easily survive that stuff? Can you finance what you have to do, like with the dewatering, with future exploration, etc.?
Yeah, we raised 6.6 million Canadian in end of November last year in convertible debentures, 4-year paper. So we ended the year in a good cash position. We started this dewatering project right away. And this little uptick in the silver price really helps us out a lot.
I believe that,
and these mantos that we're mining, we're just on the doorstep of getting into much, much higher grades. So as we do that, the production scenario changes dramatically. The past couple of years, 2014 grades of 600 grams per ton, 2015 500 grams per ton, which for us is low grade. But out ahead of us is 700, 800, 1,000 gram per ton material. Getting back into that really increases the cash flow per ton quite quickly and very significantly.
Great. Now we have talked all the time about cost per ton. Can you quantify what are your, let's put it that way, all-in costs per ounce of silver, and also if you include your bycredits?
Yeah, so we generally go on a byproduct basis. So our all-in sustaining costs for 2015 were around $20 or so. We're going to get those down below $10 as we implement this project.
That's what you said,
Yeah, we always talk about byproduct because Potosa is actually half base metals, very strong lead and zinc credits, 6 to 8% lead, 8 to 10% zinc as well. So zinc is the interesting story, right?
Absolutely.
One day it's going to have its day. We haven't seen it yet. But, talking to some of the traders on the street, seeing where the market is going, that zinc credit is going to be worth a lot of money in the next couple of years. So it's really good to have as well.
Fantastic. Great. Brendan, thank you very much for that. All the best. And keep fingers crossed with the dewatering. And then you have an outstanding project, haven't you?
Absolutely. It's one of the best.
Super. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks very much, Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was Brendan Cahill, the president and CEO of Excellon Resources. And you heard it. They are already since 10 years in production. And the water issue, it is a problem, but they are fighting against it, as he said it. And I think he's quite confident that they will win this fight. And with grades like 500, 700, 1,000 grams.
700,000.
Exactly. And as he said, over 2,000 grams even. This is phenomenal. This is super high grade. And also the zinc and the lead is fantastic grade. So that's an interesting story. Check it out. Thanks and bye-bye from Toronto.